Maurizio coming back. The big question a lot on people's minds is to boo or not to boo. God, I did never think I was even going to have a conversation ever in my life about Maurizio Pochettino not coming back to Tottenham, but coming back to Tottenham in a Chelsea dugout. What?
Mate.
Right. Okay. Where do we go?
It's not work anyway. It's not work. I just want to actually say, as we're coming on to the Poch section, so the brilliant Alex Aljo from Sky asked a question today to Big Ange in the presser. I'm sure you got the narrative there. I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. But Alex said to Ange, no one likes being reunited with their ex. In reference to Pochettino obviously coming back. Got a bit of a giggle. Ange was like, where is this going? But then Alex mentioned about, what do you think the response is going to be like for the fans? And it was a great response from Ange. Again, paraphrasing, he said, Maurizio Pochettino has had an unbelievable impact on this football club. So, I think that there's going to be a huge amount of admiration and respect for Poch coming back. And I suppose that's where you're going, Rick. Do you think that's going to be the case? I mean, me personally, he's given me the best memories from a Spurs perspective in the most recent history. And I know he didn't win anything, but for anyone that was at Ajax that night, it's just unrivaled. It was unbelievable, like grown men, including myself, crying. It was just emotion. It was just unbelievable that night, and other nights as well. The Real Madrid night at Wembley when we smashed them 3-1. The team that he pulled together, the title race, the ability to give us the belief that we can go to Man United and smash them 3-0 with a Lucas brace. That we can go to Chelsea and beat them 2-0 with a Dele Alli brace for the first time in something like 29 years. The fact that we can go to the Emirates and not lose because he didn't actually win there, but in the league, he did win there in a cup, of course. And Poch did all of this, and he did that coming to his football club. So I know people are angry, and I'm angry that he's gone to Chelsea, that the fact that he's in that dugout. But for me, after the game, after we've smashed them 4-0 or something ridiculous, I'll then give him some love and respect. But I certainly won't be booing him. That's for me. I mean, at the end of the day, if you've been with somebody, Alex mentioned about the ex earlier. If you've been with somebody for that period of time, you don't just wipe their memories out because you're no longer with that person anymore. And yes, he's gone over to Chelsea, but like Jason said, to be fair, it's not as if he snubbed us to go to Chelsea. No one called him from the club. The club didn't want him back. He was waiting there saying, look, I'm ready to come back. He was still wearing the gear. He's still wearing he's probably been down a Spurs shop and bought some new kit. And no one gave him the call. So for me, it's a case of let's get the job done, and then we give him a quiet respect or whatever. But I certainly won't be booing him, Rick.
I am really bitter about this. I am really bitter, and I'll happily say that. To me, it's just I loved Pochettino so damn much. Like I was so in love with him. And then he goes to there was 2 clubs in the world that you do not go to. He obviously had to choose one of them. And we've always said it, we hate Arsenal because they are Arsenal. We hate Chelsea because you're a human, there's like another level of hate with Chelsea. And I can't bear the fact that he is managing that club right now. So when he comes back, I want every fan to. I've seen in the comments people saying not to boo him. Are you kidding me? Please boo him. I will literally be fuming if people don't. It's not even that. It's just the Chelsea club themselves. I want everyone to be on Pochettino's back because I can't get over the fact that people are sticking up for Poch.
Would you be the opinion though, Chris? Like, for me before the game.
I'm not sticking up for Poch at all. I'm not sticking up for him. I just don't think booing him after what he's given us is the right thing to do. That's just my opinion. Like, I'm not sticking up for him. I absolutely hate Chelsea as well. They're right up there with me with Arsenal, if I'm honest. But Poch didn't go there to spite us. But he is there. I do take your point. He is there in a club which sings "We Hate Tottenham." So
they sing more about us than their own team.
It's true. It is a hard one. But I promise, I'm not sticking up for Poch. I'm just thinking that, I'm just looking at, I suppose, from a positive point of view, the memories he gave me. I'm like, okay, fair enough. He's got to go with that. But you do make a good point. They do sing "We Hate Tottenham" all the time and sing about us and derogatory. And he's there in the dugout listening to that, and he's meant to be one of us. I don't know. Maybe you're turning my mind. Maybe I'll get the didgeridoo out and start putting it in his face.
It's just to me. I just want a bittersweet revenge on a cold Monday night. That is what I want, and I want all the fans to be on the back. I just want the fans to destroy the away fans as well. I just want us all to go in with that revenge and absolutely humiliate Chelsea. That is what I want.
Do you know what? It's this fixture is the one that I've been dreading ever since Pochettino went to that team. This is going to be a really, really tough one because, like Lee and like a lot of fans, I absolutely adore and love Pochettino. Like for all of the reasons that Lee said, and for keeping us consistent and for giving us our Tottenham at that point in time. He done a lot for us, and I love him to pieces. We as Tottenham fans are a classy bunch, and he, when he was there, fitted that class. I think we're classy enough. Look, it's so tough because everything that Christina said and what Lee said was right in that, Chelsea, it's just them. It's them. So I get it. But I feel that he done more for us. And I feel that with the positive energy that is around Tottenham right now, to bitter it or to kind of make it go negative for, of all people, Pochettino, I think it's, I don't know. I just think it distracts us a little bit. And you know what? Also, Pochettino is a man of heart and class, and he does love us. I know he loves us. He's got that Tottenham barbecue. Do you know what I mean? In his garden as well. And he does have the Tottenham pajamas and all of that.
Even
so
now, Rick.
He knows. He's got it there. I've seen it on his Instagram. But even that, right? Even that, he knows, like Christina said, how big of a rival Chelsea are. So I think to kind of, if we was to boo him and give out negative energy, I think that he would expect that. But if we were to clap him with class and thank him for what he did do while he was with us, and we've had our share of Chelsea managers, let's not get it twisted, all right? We've had our share of Chelsea managers that we've sung the name of in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Do you know what I mean? So I think if we was to continue staying classy and to continue staying positive and actually clap him when that moment is, I think that's going to affect him more than a boo or more than negativity. If we were to show him love in a moment where he knows that we should give him negativity, I think that's going to affect him a bit more.